Seniors, parents, and families of the class of 2020. Before we begin, I would like to give thanks to the dedicated crew of teachers and staff members who went above and beyond to make this ceremony happen. In particular, guidance counselors Kathleen Stout and Lara Anderson, senior advisor Corinne Quintana, and teacher Linda Frigerio. Without their time and effort, this would not have been possible. I would like to also thank Dr. James Richardson and his team at the Health Department for approving this ceremony. Additionally, a huge thanks to our photographer, Michael McDermott, and videographers James Tyler and Jason Brown for being here each night to provide students, parents, and our school community with lasting memories of these ceremonies. Finally, thanks to Connie Kitten and her Sober Grad Night team who reached out to our local businesses for donations that students receive before they leave today. I am grateful to all of you. On behalf of the entire BUHS staff, BUSD board, and superintendent, I want to congratulate each of the seniors of the class of 2020. Like other seniors and their families across the nation, this is not how we envision celebrating the accomplishments that led up to this day. The last 3 months have been a historically remarkable time in everyone's life, one that we hope to never have to navigate again, but one we will never forget. So as I began thinking about what message I would like to give our seniors, I struggled. Unlike other years, our graduating seniors are heading out into a world we could never have pictured just 3 months ago. This new world is nothing like what the countless graduates that have come before have had to face. For those of us who are not in their shoes, we can only imagine what hurdles lie ahead and wonder if they are ready. Rest assured, they are ready. These last 3 months have tested everyone's patience, resolve, and character. I suspect that I am not alone in looking forward to some of the little things. Not having to wear a mask when I walk into a store, being able to hug, shake hands, or give knuckles to friends. In fact, this ceremony feels less fulfilling simply because we cannot congratulate each one of our seniors with a handshake as they are handed their diploma. That little moment means something, and without it, all we as a school and district can say is congratulations, we are proud of you, good luck. Hopefully, each graduate knows that this year, those words mean more than ever. For family members who get to give your graduates a hug, please hug a little longer for us. To the class of 2020, you are the first high school who, in many cases, get to start the next phase of your education the way you ended this one, in distance learning. For those of you who have opted to venture into the working world after graduation, you are entering a society at an unprecedented time with new challenges. In both cases, remember what it took you to get here today. You are ready. And while all of you still face obstacles as you continue to move forward, you must try to find the positives in each day and look ahead. Do not let the disappointment of not being able to participate in traditions that mark the culmination of 13 years of schooling, like grad night and senior picnic, overshadow your sense of pride and accomplishment that came from your years of hard work. The effort you put forth here to get here today has always been to prepare you for what comes next. Just like all the graduates who came before you, walking down the steps of BUHS one last time to receive your diploma represents the transition to the next phase of your journey. I encourage you to embrace the positive memories of your time at BUHS. Remember the joy of celebrating the 2019 varsity baseball and football team CIF championships. Remember the pride we felt in Rachel Fitt's CIF cross-country championship. And remember all the memories you made over the years with friends, teammates, and maybe even teachers. Embrace those memories, but put your energy towards your next steps. We are extremely proud of you, both for what you have accomplished and for what you have been forced to endure. You are stronger today for having to navigate this pandemic and all that came with it. Your family at Bishop Union High School is proud of you and wish you luck. You, the graduates of Bishop Union High School class of 2020, are ready. Congratulations.
If everybody at home could please stand, put your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waves, and the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Hello, it is a pleasure to be speaking to you this evening, albeit I do wish it was in person, as I'm sure you all do. I'm Katie Kolker, Superintendent of the Bishop Unified School District, and I'd like to send a heartfelt congratulations to all of the hardworking and deserving Bishop Union High School graduates, as well as to the family members, friends, and school staff members that helped you reach this milestone. The class of 2020 is a special one. Graduates, you were not given advance notice that you would need to be unwaveringly strong, persistent, and resilient. You were not asked if you wanted to take on the challenge of summiting this mountain amidst a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. Still, you rise. You rise to the task of being asked to not only do more, but to also do things in ways none of us have experienced or even thought of before. You are the innovators, the ones who will write the manual to which the rest of us will live by in the future. In many ways, the chosen ones. I believe that your education at Bishop Union High School will serve you well as you move forward in these uncharted waters. At BUHS, you have been a class that works with what you've got and does things your own way. You identify problems instead of complaining about them. You rise. You fix, you problem solve, you restore. You remind us that your voice matters and that you make a difference in the world. And the world will continue to challenge you, creating speed bumps and U-turns in your well-thought-out plans. Don't be afraid of the fall. It will happen. The key is to keep brushing yourself off and getting back up every time you get knocked down. Keep rising. We are inspired by your accomplishment and truly look forward to seeing the heights you will all reach. Congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you.
Good evening, friends, family, and fellow graduates. Today is a very special day, a day that we've all been anticipating for months now, a day that was taken from us, a day we weren't sure was actually going to happen, a day that took more planning than anyone would have thought, a day that has become even more special now than it would have been. Today is a day like no other, a day without blowhorns and balloons, but instead a day filled with virtual hugs and kisses. Today is a day to reflect on the past while we look ahead to our future. I think it's safe to say things didn't go as we planned. I don't look out to see all the people who helped us get to where we are today. I don't get to look out and see my cousin from San Diego or my uncle from Sacramento. I look to the lawn and see only the grass and trees we all know too well. Instead, today as I graduate, I look out and see just a few. An interesting way to graduate, a way that no one ever could have imagined. Although we have this privilege, we have to look back at what we missed. We lost a lot. We were robbed. After years of work, the finish line was finally coming into our sights. Decision day on top of us, prom right around the corner, and graduation down the block. It was all there, and then it wasn't. 2 weeks of spring break turned into 4 months of separation. We were knocked down pretty hard. We never knew that seemingly normal Friday was going to be our last day of high school. Everything changed in an instant, and we asked, why us? Why are we the ones that have to go through this our senior year? Why are we the ones who face this uncertainty? I personally think that this happened to us because it couldn't happen to anybody else. Nobody could bounce back from this like we have and like we still do. No other class has the strength and tenacity to get back up and after losing everything that we have. No matter what we go through, we will get back up. No matter what knocks us down, we will stand back up. Cesar Pavese once said that we do not remember days, we remember moments. Quarantine has been filled with days, but it has been blessed with moments. We had to adapt this year in a way that we have never had to before. We had to find new ways to celebrate birthdays, marriages, accomplishments, and of course, graduations. We had to find new ways to congratulate the class of 2020, but in doing so, we were able to create spectacular moments. From birthday parades to free donuts and adoptee gifts to global support. There have been many defining moments these past few months, and they're moments that have made quarantine that much more meaningful. We have to remember what it took to get us here. We have to remember that not everyone made it along the way. We remember those who are not here with us today. We remember Carly as today she graduates with us. We're going to remember this year forever because of all the small moments that meant the world to us. We will always have stories when someone asks about senior year. We will always be unique. We will always be the kids that reached a monumental milestone amidst world chaos. We'll remember it, and we'll be stronger because of it. Before the extremely catalytic global pandemic happened, the theme of this speech was change. I didn't realize I would be hitting the nail this hard right on the head. But change is an extraordinary concept. We never really notice how much it happens, but change consumes us. Our lives have changed millions of times in the 18 years it took us to get here. Everything around us has molded us and changed us into who we are right now at this moment. High school has changed me into an almost completely new and different person. I have been through so much more than I ever thought I would be put through. I never thought things would change this much. I never knew life was going to put me through and what I was going to overcome as a teenager. There were many times when I was just exhausted. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. But I realize sometimes you never know that you had to change in order to get stronger. I used to dread change. I look back and think about all the things I still wish were the same. But change is inevitable, and now I think that's kind of beautiful. The only thing that is constant in life is change. The only thing we can truly count on is change. We change our bodies, we change our minds, and we change our hearts. We change as individual people while we change what surrounds us. There are countless reasons for change. Just because of a little bug, the world has changed so much in the past few months, and it's going to continue to change. But now, it's us. It's our turn. We control what changes. We are the ones who have a say in how the world is going to change. We have the opportunity to write a new chapter. We have the power to change the story. We were born during a time when the country was mourning a tragedy, and we are stepping out into the world when the world is at a standstill. We're the first class to graduate in this new decade. We're the first class to graduate in this new world. This is a new beginning. All of the change, from the playdates, the cartoons, the scraped knees, all the way down the line. When the playdates turned into FaceTimes, cartoons turned into virtual reality, and the knee scrapes turned into heartbreaks. Times have changed. We've changed. We've grown up. We change every day because every day we want to be better versions of ourselves. We're soon to go out into the world when it opens back up. We get to live our own lives and we get to become a new version of ourselves, forever changed by a world that eventually we're going to change. The school has never been that big on participation. I'm not sure how many of my fellow classmates are hearing me, but if you listen, I want you to remember one thing. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whoever you become, keep on changing. Yeah, we were hit pretty hard. We don't get to hug each other after this, we don't get to take photos, and we don't get to thank all of the people we appreciate in a proper way. Today was not our day. This year was not our year. We accept this loss, we embrace it, and we move forward. We go on, knowing that it's going to take a lot more than a virus to stop us. We hold with us the strength and vigor to keep living when the world comes to a halt. We may have ended high school in a difficult and unusual way, but after all, the end is just the start. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you got a friend in me. 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 You got troubles, I got 'em too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but no one else can ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. Can't you see it's our destiny? 'Cause you got a friend in me. 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 When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Ooh, you got a friend in me.
Welcome, faculty, family, guests, and class of 2020. As salutatorian, I am given the opportunity to examine our time together, and though we cannot stand side by side on the day of our graduation, I know that each of my peers is more than ready to face these next vital years. Be proud, class of 2020. Be proud because we worked hard to get to where we are. Heavy workloads coupled with extracurriculars and hours of sports practices have proven ourselves and everyone else that we are self-motivated. We have wisdom and skills and achievements and so many great things that we've earned ourselves. Be proud of that. Be fearless, class of 2020, because we have the conviction to follow through with any dream we may fancy. Though COVID-19 confines us to our homes, we are essentially independent. That's no light matter. We are about to live out the future we've imagined since our days of playing house on the second grade bar tower. So be unafraid to take your own steps, and don't doubt yourselves. Lastly, if I've learned anything from my time at Bishop Union High School, it's this: don't limit yourselves. The short-sighted opinions of others or our own mental blocks may influence us, but our growth over the past 4 years has been undeniable. You'll find that you're hardly the same person 5 years in the past or 5 years in the future. We are continually growing. My last piece of advice: don't drink and drive, but do live a bit on the wild side. Class of 2020, it's been an honor. disappointed that we're not all here together tonight, but in my opinion, this graduation is better than not having one at all. When we went into the shelter-in-place order, we all thought that we'd be able to come back to school in a few weeks. We did not end up being able to, yet we still made it. We are here tonight with our diplomas, having graduated from high school with one of the strangest senior years in history. Most of you probably haven't heard, I like to run. I'm not terrible at it. One of the things that I have learned from running, and especially from my coach, is that we can only control a few things as we enter into every race, and we must do our best to go with the flow. As Fopolini said, don't worry about things you can't control. If you worry, something bad will happen, and it happens. You'll have suffered it twice. When I won CIF this year during cross country, I was unable to see for the last mile as I had tunnel vision, but I continued to run because I was not willing to give up my lead in the race if I could still run forward. I could not control where the other girls were in the race or how fast those girls were running. I couldn't even apparently control my vision, but I could control how hard I pushed to make it to the finish line before everyone else. Life is very similar to this. We cannot often see where our decisions are taking us or where the race will end, but we must continue going forward if we want to accomplish our goals, no matter how much effort this takes. A friend of mine was telling me about the TV Ulrichsen's track challenge, a race where no one knows what distance they are going to be running until the final lap, so they have to try to not go out too fast, but also not lose speed. This race reminds me a lot of life and the challenges that we face in life, because there are times when the distance we have to travel to overcome a challenge is unknown, and we must try to endure to the end anyways, hoping that the difficulty will be done soon. We are not done with our race through life. We have barely started, but we are getting there one step at a time, with our most current step being high school graduation, and with more exciting and better things to come. Good luck with everything you do in life. While I know we all won't stay connected, we all graduated from Bishop Union High School, and that means something.
Before I begin, I would like to thank the teachers, parents, and staff for making this ceremony possible. Thank you for your effort to make this the best possible graduation for the class of 2020. If I'm being honest, the moment I heard that school was canceled, I was somewhat relieved. No more early mornings, random calculus quizzes, and especially no valedictorian speech. Yet here I am, speaking to you through a computer screen in my cap and gown, as you sit at home in the comfort of your PJs. I guess this quarantine has an ironic sense of humor. I figure that no matter what I say, this graduation will be a memorable one. I could spend the next 3 minutes talking about the history of pineapples for all you care, and my speech would be permanently burned in your memory. But given the opportunity, I figure I want to go out with a bang. For the sake of time, I'm going to be blunt. This year has sucked. If life was a party, I'm pretty sure 2020 would be the piñata. What was supposed to be the climactic end to 4 years of high school was dramatically cut short. While I'm just as relieved as the next high school student that my extensive workload was lightened, I find myself undoubtedly disappointed. It took a hard slap in the face from COVID-19 to realize how much I will miss my friends, my teachers, and the many memories I made at Bishop Union. The halls of BUHS echo with the murmurs of Mr. Perry's mid-class ghost stories, the excitement of late-night football games, and anxiety of early morning SATs. I will never forget the long cross-country and soccer road trips spent playing Truth or Dare on the bus, or the lazy lunches laughing on the front lawn with my friends. But I am not here to reminisce in the last 4 years. With our futures hanging precariously over our heads, I found that now, more than ever, we need to focus on where we will be the next 4 years. If this pandemic has taught us anything, it's to expect the unexpected. Life has a way of throwing us curveballs at the worst possible moments. You can either try to hit the ball blind or steady your footing and give it your best swing. But whether you're leaving for college, vocational school, or simply staying here at home, I urge you to keep moving forward. Roll with the punches. Embrace failure. Never eat a bad cheeseburger. you're going to do something that's bad for you, make sure it's worth it. Most importantly, know that nothing is set in stone. Your aspiring dreams may now change. That's okay. If we stuck with our first dreams, the world would be overridden with astronauts and cowboys. The paths we forged are not static nor predictable. Learn as you go, and when presented with opportunity, as Shia LaBeouf so eloquently put it, just do it. While it may feel like the world is ending, I assure you, my fellow graduates, our lives are just beginning. Thank you.
Jehonadab Javier Zitsua. JJ plans to stay at BUHS to continue working on his post-secondary education with Mrs. Bruck and staff. Jehonadab would like to thank his friends, family, and most of all his parents who have been with him through the ups and downs and have never given up on him because they love him. Thank you to his classmates and friends. Carlos, he is going to miss you, and congrats to you as well. Thank you to his teacher and aides, especially Carly, who has cared for him for the past 4 years. Congratulations, JJ. Cassidy Margaret Ray Mann. Cassidy plans to attend Grossmont Community College in San Diego. She will play volleyball while majoring in biology in hopes of becoming a dermatologist in the future. Cassidy would like to thank her parents, her siblings, Linda Frigerio, and her best friends, Sid and the Lukes. Luke Thomas McLean. Luke plans to attend California Lutheran University and play football, as well as study finance. He wishes to become a wealth management advisor. Luke would like to thank his amazing family for their constant support, as well as his great friends, Darren, Monies, Cass, Luke, Sid, and Jordy. Lastly, he wants to thank Bishop for the best 18 years a kid could ask for. Luke, turn your tassel from left to right. Oh, right to left. You already did it. Emma Jewel Oral. Emma will attend the University of California, Santa Cruz to study marine biology. She plans to pursue a career in marine research. Emma would like to thank her parents and her brother for their love and support, her friends Isabel and Lauren for their friendships, her teacher, Mrs. Quintana and Miss Helfrich Holland, and especially Linda Frigerio for her advocacy, love, and guidance. Emma received local scholarships from the Bishop Veterinary Hospital, the Carl Lynn Memorial, and the Donald Slager Sunset Foundation. Thank you. Luke Jordan Richardson. Luke will be attending the University of Hawaii at Moana to major in film and cinematographics. He plans to work with the National Geographic film team after he graduates. Luke would like to thank all of his friends and family, with special shout-outs to Emma, Mrs. Frigerio, Mrs. Quintana, and Mrs. Holland. Turn your tassel from right to left, Luke. Congratulations. Lauren Avery Coast. Lauren will be attending Lake Tahoe Community College to major in early childhood education. She plans to transfer to a four-year university to complete her bachelor's and then pursue a master's in education. Lauren would like to thank her parents, Kim and Greg, her brother Jordan, and all of her friends. Lauren received a scholarship from the Bishop Teachers Association. Turn your tassel from right to left, Lauren. Congratulations. Jaden Quinton Braithwaite. Jaden plans to go into the medical field. He would like to thank his mom and Scott, his sister Manitzi and cuz Rhino, his girlfriend and best friend Lauren Coast and her parents. Also, coaches Palu and Beal and teachers Fernandez, Perry, and Mrs. Q for the support, and Mr. Moisant for always keeping it cool. Jaden, change your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Jonathan Robert Torres. Jonathan plans to enlist in the U.S. Army to become a mechanic. He plans to return to Bishop after his service. Jonathan would like to thank his dad, mom, sister, and all of his family, as well as his football coaches, for pushing him to be the man he has become. Change your tassel from right to left, Jonathan. Congratulations. Jeremy Maxwell Torres. Max plans to work through the summer and then attend Northwest Lineman College. Max would like to thank his parents, his sister, his family, and the boys for helping him get through high school. Change your tassel from right to left, Max. Congratulations. Darren William Dondero. Darren plans to attend Fullerton College to get his associate's degree. He would like to thank his mom, dad, Cario, and the rest of his family. Darren also thanks Luke, Juan, Jordy, Joey, Jaden, and the rest of the CIF championship team. Change your tassel from right to left, Darren. Congratulations. Tristan Robert Valle. Tristan plans to attend West Hills College in Coalinga, California to major in criminal administration and play football. He wants to become a police officer. Tristan would like to thank his family, his teachers, and coaches, the Frugerios, the Simpsons, the Martinez family, Michaela, and his brothers, and especially Coach Palu for helping him grow into a man. Turn your tassel from right to left, Tristan. Congratulations. Michaela Christine Simpson. Michaela plans to attend Cuesta College in San Luis Obispo to major in kinesiology and to play soccer, with the goal of transferring to a 2-year school. Michaela would like to thank her family, friends, and Tristan for all of their support. Michaela receives scholarships locally from Bishop Elks Lodge 1603 and Bishop Lions Club. Change your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Michaela. Blaine David Spoonhunter. Blaine plans to go to lineman school. He would like to thank his mom and dad for getting me through high school. Blaine, turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Joseph Aiden Molina. Joey plans to go to community college to study fitness. He would like to thank his mom and dad. Turn your tassel from right to left, Joey. Congratulations. Andrew Thomas Bragdon. Andrew plans to go to Great Basin College to become certified in diesel mechanics and welding. He would like to thank his teachers, parents, and siblings for their support and help. Turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Ian Stephen Murphy. Ian plans to work for the U.S. Forest Service Wildland Firefighting Crew in Bishop and would like to become a part of the Hot Shot crew. Ian would like to thank his family for their help and his friends for good times. Ian, turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Wesley Mark Pettit. Wesley plans to attend Santa Monica College to study graphic design and then transfer to a 4-year college to study business. He wants to own his own business in the future. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, as well as all of his coaches and friends. Wesley received a scholarship from Bishop Rotary Noon Club. Turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Wesley. Juan Munoz. Juan plans to attend Fullerton College to earn an associate's degree in business. He would like to become a fashion designer and develop his own fashion line. He would like to thank his mom, his dad, his sister, his cousins, his uncle, Emily, Luke, Darren, Jordan, Uriel, Caden, Ish, Jacob, and everyone who was on the CIF championship team and SYC. Turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Juan. McKenna Lynn McMurtry. McKenna will attend Cuesta College. She will be exploring the areas of kinesiology and agriculture. McKenna would like to thank her parents, brother, Papa John, and Grandma Nancy, and teachers for supporting her throughout high school. She would also like to thank her friends and classmates for all their childhood memories. McKenna received scholarships locally from Bishop Lions Club and Bishop Teachers Association. Change your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, McKenna. Cheyenne Marie Yeager. Cheyenne plans to attend Truckee Meadows Community College, where she plans to become a radiology technician. Cheyenne would like to thank everyone who has made her who she is today. Cheyenne received the Megan Julie Riggs Memorial Scholarship. Change your tassel from right to left, Cheyenne. Congratulations. William John Stang. After high school, Will plans to attend Truckee Meadows Community College in Reno, Nevada to study land surveying and engineering. He looks forward to one day returning to the Eastern Sierra. He would like to thank his parents, family, and friends. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Will. Cameron Joseph Emmy. Cameron plans to attend Truckee Meadows Community College to earn an associate's degree in science and diesel welding certifications. Cameron would like to thank his mother and father both for always being there, as well as his younger siblings, Ryan and Jaden, for keeping him on his toes. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Madison Alexis Dews. Madison plans to enroll at Long Beach City College to pursue a career in fashion design. She wants to thank her parents, siblings, Izzy, Liz, and Brennan. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Maddie. Isabel Ruby Elwell. Isabel plans to attend California State University Long Beach for graphic design. She hopes to either branch into animation or form a career in graphic designing. Isabel would like to thank her whole family, especially her father, mother, little sister, also her grandpa and grandma, for being some of the biggest art supporters. Isabel would finally like to thank Emma, Maddie, and Luke. Isabel received local scholarships from Bishop Teachers Association and the Donald M. Slager Scholarship Foundation. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Kennedy Michelle. Kennedy plans to enroll at Shasta Community College, then transfer to Humboldt State University, where he will graduate from a fire academy. He would like to thank his 3 siblings for supporting him and his father and mother for showing him how hard life really is. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Kennedy. Justin Daniel Brooks. Justin plans to enroll at Great Basin College in Elko. He plans to receive his certificate as a diesel mechanic. Justin would like to thank his parents, his sibling, and the boys. Justin received local scholarships from Calico Quilters Guild, the Lions Club, Bishop Rotary Hospital, the Huff Award, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Change your tassel from right to left, Justin. Congratulations. Fiona Brooke Swanson. Fiona will attend Cal State San Marcos to major in liberal studies. She plans to become an elementary school teacher. She would like to thank everyone in her family for supporting her and pushing her to do her best. Also, all of the avid teachers that have gotten her prepared for her future. Change your tassel from right to left, Fiona. Congratulations. Daniela Lisbeth Gutierrez Santana. Daniela plans to attend a junior college to play soccer, then transfer to a 4-year. She would like to become a sports therapist. She would like to thank her family for keeping her on her feet, and also she would like to thank her friends. Change your tassel from right to left, Daniela. Congratulations. Jason Isaac Garcia Santana. Jason plans to enroll at Shasta College. He wants to become a firefighter in the future. He would like to thank his parents and siblings. Jason, move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Toby Ronald Robinson. Toby plans to work as a wildland firefighter. Toby would like to thank his parents, brother, and family. Move your tassel from right to left, Toby. Congratulations. Austin James Chinsey. Austin plans to attend Great Basin College for welding and heavy equipment mechanics. He would like to thank his mom and dad and brother, as well as his grandparents and friends, for supporting him throughout his school career. Austin received a local scholarship from Bishop Veterinary Hospital. Move your tassel from right to left, Austin. Congratulations. Nathan Alexander Simino. Nate plans to attend California State University San Marcos. He will be majoring in computer science. Nate would like to thank his mom, dad, sister, and the rest of his family. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Amelia Ellis Markison. Amelia hopes to work with the Inyo National Forest Service before attending University of Nevada, Reno. She will major in biology and plans to become a part of the nursing program. Amelia would like to thank her mom, dad, sisters, and brother. Move your tassel from right to left, Amelia. Congratulations. Anaya Lee Brown. Anaya plans to attend Fort Lewis College to pursue a career in biomedical engineering. She would like to thank her sisters, mom, grandma, and boyfriend for supporting her. Move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, Anaya. Todd Matthew Dowers. Todd plans to enroll at Great Basin Community College and get a diesel technician certification. He plans on owning his own shop. Todd would like to thank his mom, dad, brothers, family, and friends for giving him such great opportunities in life and making him who he is today. Move your tassel from right to left, Todd. Congratulations.
Emily Noel Batchelor. Emily will be attending Endicott College in Beverly, Massachusetts to major in exercise science. She would like to become a physical therapist. Emily would like to thank her mom, grandparents, and sister. Emily received local scholarships from Aspire, the Bishop Elks Lodge, Club 1603, the Bishop Lions Club, the Bishop Teachers Association, Bishop Veterinary Hospital, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Emily, turn your tassel and congratulations. Right to left. Joy Rebecca Law. Joy plans to attend the University of California, Irvine as a psychology major. Joy would like to thank her parents, her best friend Lauren, and all of her teachers for supporting her. Joy received local scholarships from Aspire, Bishop Elks Lodge, the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation, and the Kitty Lou Memorial Joyful Sound. Joy, turn your tassel and congratulations. Scott Patrick Hennerty. Scott plans on attending Rose Hulman Institute of Technology to major in mechanical engineering. He aspires to become a rocket scientist, but will settle for becoming a trillionaire. Scott would like to thank his entire family, especially his siblings, grandparents, and mostly his parents. Scott received scholarships from California Scholarship Federation, Elaine Solomon Grade and Memorial, the Bishop Elks Lodge, and the Bishop Lions Club. Scott, turn your tassel and congratulations. Rachel Hope Fitt. Rachel plans to attend Brigham Young University as a student athlete on the cross-country and track teams while majoring in mechanical engineering. She would like to thank her family. Rachel received scholarships locally from Aspire, the Bishop Elks Lodge, the Bishop Lions Club, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Rachel. Cora Noelle Lanfear. Cora will be enrolling at the University of Utah to major in psychology and complete pre-med courses to attend medical school and become a doctor. Cora would like to thank her family, friends, and supportive community members. She received local scholarships from the Bishop Elks Lodge. Cora, turn your tassel and congratulations. Thomas Edward Zentmeyer. Thomas plans to become an intern for the National Forest Service over the summer before attending Saracoso Community College. His current plan is to continue to a four-year college and major in computer engineering. Thomas would like to thank his mother and stepfather, as well as his friends. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Thomas. Lauren Abigail Wessling. Lauren plans to enroll at UC Davis College of Life Science. She would like to thank her family and friends. Lauren received the Bishop Lions Club Scholarship and the Olido Academic Scholarship. Lauren, turn your tassel and congratulations. Haley Hope Yarborough. Haley plans to enroll at Davidson Honors College in Missoula, Montana to major in journalism. She would like to become an environmental journalist. Haley would like to thank her parents, brother, and sister for always supporting her. She would also like to thank her friend Sophie. Haley received local scholarships from Aspire, the Eastern Sierra Audubon Society, the Bishop Elks Lodge, the Bishop Lions Club, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Haley. Alejandra Carrillo Serrano. Alejandra plans to attend Saracoso Community College and then transfer to a four-year school to become a nurse. She would like to thank her parents, sister, and brother-in-law for supporting her throughout high school. Alejandra, turn your tassel and congratulations. Judith Guadalupe Mendiola. Judy plans to enroll at Saracoso to receive an associate's degree, then transfer to Cal State San Marcos to major in criminology. She would like to become a Drug Enforcement Administration agent. Judith would like to thank her family, especially her parents, Carmen and Oscar, her sister Michelle, her brother Oscar, and her group of friends who accompanied her throughout this phase of her life. Judy, turn your tassel and congratulations. Carla Monique Dueñas. Carla plans to enroll at Saracoso Community College before transferring to a four-year university to pursue a degree in nursing. She would like to thank her family for being such a great support system, her friends who stood by her side, and her boyfriend who added joy to her journey. Turn your tassel, Carla, and congratulations. Congratulations. Melissa Castro. Melissa plans to attend Saracoso Community College. She would like to major in nursing and then transfer to a Cal State. She would like to thank her group of friends and also her family, including her little brother, who's her best friend. Turn your tassel, and congratulations, Melissa. Jennifer Solorio. Jennifer plans to attend the University of California, Davis to major in psychology. She would like to pursue a career in the dental field. Jennifer would like to thank her mother and father as well as her friends. She is grateful to have the love of her parents and friends in her life. Jennifer received local scholarships from Aspire, the Bishop Lions Club, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Jennifer, you may turn your tassel, and congratulations. Christopher Ruiz Sandoval. Chris plans to attend Chico State to major in nursing. Due to personal incidents, he would like to give others the opportunity to get through illness. He would like to thank his parents for the unconditional love and support to get him this far in life and for making him the person that he is. Also, he would like to thank his aunts, his cousins Alex and Marcos, and his best friends Emily and Jenny for all keeping his head up and getting him through high school. Chris received local scholarships from the California Scholarship Federation, the Calico Quilters Guild, and the David French Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Chris. Turn your tassel. Emily Yoselin Lopez. Emily plans to attend the University of California, Davis. She will major in and pursue a career as an aerospace engineer. Emily would like to thank her family and friends for support and motivation. She received the local scholarships from LaJoy H. Buck Gibbons Memorial, as well as the Calico Quilters Guild, the Megan Julie Riggs Memorial Scholarship, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Emily, turn your tassel, and congratulations. Andrew Michael Sotero. Andrew plans to enroll at Saracoso and then transfer to UNR to major in mechanical engineering. He would like to become an engineer. Andrew would like to thank his grandma for pushing him, Mrs. Quintana and Mrs. Green, and his friends for supporting him. Andrew received a local scholarship from the Bishop Rotary Noon Club. Turn your tassel, and congratulations, Andrew. Uriel Jose Gonzalez. Uriel's plan is to go straight into the workforce. He would like to thank his friends and his mom. Uriel, turn your tassel, and congratulations to you. Damon William Remley. Damon will attend the University of Nevada, Reno to major in either civil engineering or material science engineering. Damon would like to advance technology in our lifetime. He would like to thank his mom and dad, his sister, and his close friends. Damon, you can turn your tassel, and congratulations. Sydney Christine Ellis. Sydney has enrolled at Saracoso and plans to transfer to Great Basin College to earn her bachelor's in diagnostic medical sonography. Sydney would like to thank her parents, especially her mother and sisters, for their support and guidance. She would also like to thank her boyfriend for always having her back. Sydney received scholarships locally from the Bishop Veterinary Hospital, the Carl Lind Memorial, the Huff Award, and from Bishop Rotary Noon Club. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Sydney. Jesus Moreno Morales. Chewy would like to join the Marine Corps as a military police officer. He would like to thank his parents and his best friend, Alex. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Jesus. Gabriel Quinton Piper. Gabe plans to continue to help those in need in his community with a smile on his face. Gabe would like to thank all of his teachers and friends that kept him moving forward and made him believe in himself when he needed it. All the laughter, connections, and loyalty that he never expected brought him to where he is right now. Gabe, turn your tassel and congratulations. Carlos Ruiz. Carlos plans to enroll at Saracoso College. He would like to become a police officer. Carlos would like to thank God, his parents, and family. He would also like to thank all his teachers. Carlos, turn your tassel and congratulations. Connor Ward Lynch. Connor plans to join the military and do cool stuff. He wants to thank the lounge. Connor, turn your tassel and congratulations.
I love you guys. You again. Mom, you're looking.
Tyler Ray Malum. Tyler plans to enroll at Southwest Technical College for welding training. He plans to become a welder. Tyler would like to thank his family and friends as well as his teachers. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Tyler. Bodie Jack Steinwand. Bodie plans to enlist with the United States Air Force and pursue his aspiration to become a pilot. He would like to thank his peers for an awesome few years and all those who lent him a helping hand when he needed it. Bodie, turn your tassel and congratulations. Dorothy Angel Hubart. Dorothy plans to attend Northern Arizona University online. She will study clinical psychology to become a children's therapist. Dorothy would like to thank her parents and sister for their help in making her the woman she is. She loves her family and she couldn't have done it without them. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Dorothy. Marco Antonio Solorio. Marco plans to enroll at Saracoso to get an associate's degree in criminal justice and then transfer to UNR to get his bachelor's degree. Marco would like to thank his mom, his dad, his brothers, little sister, and his girlfriend. Marco received local scholarships from the Bishop Lions Club and the Bishop Rotary Noontime Club. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Marco. Stephanie Yvette Gallegos. Stephanie plans to enroll in Saracoso Community College before transferring down south. She would like to become a veterinarian one day. Stephanie would like to thank her parents, siblings, Brittany, and her best friend, Lucy. Stephanie, turn your tassel and congratulations. Damon Nigel Abbott. Damon plans to pursue schooling for graphic design. He would like to thank his parents and grandparents. Damon, turn your tassel and congratulations. Cole Daniel Smith. Cole plans to continue his carpentry apprenticeship. He would like to thank his family. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Cole. Noah Isaiah Daniel Allen. Noah plans to attend Saracoso College and then transfer to UNR. Noah Isaiah's dream job is to be an electrical engineer. He wants to thank Mrs. Frigerio, his friends, his family, and Miss Stout. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Noah Isaiah. Noah Ray Barcelo. Noah plans to enroll at Saracoso to major in history. He would like to become a historian. Noah would like to thank his parents and his friends for helping him come so far. Noah, turn your tassel and congratulations. Eric Lee Montoya, Jr. Eric plans to be an apprentice in the construction trade and would like to master the skills as a heavy equipment operator. He would like to thank his family and teachers who supported him. Eric, turn your tassel and congratulations. Xavier Adam Perez. Xavier will continue to go with the flow and hope that things turn out well. Xavier, turn your tassel and congratulations. Taylor John Reyes. Taylor plans to attend college to pursue a major in physics and become an astrophysicist. Taylor thanks his teachers and parents. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Taylor. Nico Angel Dago. Nico will join the workforce. He would like to have his own place and be able to hunt, travel, and go to game events. He would like to say thank you to his mom for believing in him and pushing him to keep going at times he wanted to give up. He also wants to thank all his teachers and thanks to Roberto Leon for being a great friend. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Nico. Roberto Andres Leon. Roberto plans to join the local 783 as a construction apprentice and would like to become an entrepreneur someday. He would like to thank his parents, siblings, his girlfriend's family, and his friends. Berto, turn your tassel and congratulations. Beatriz Flores. B plans to attend university to major in either chemistry or biology. She hopes to one day become a general or trauma surgeon. B would like to thank her sister. She wouldn't have gotten this far without you, Bernice. Thank you. B, turn your tassel and congratulations.
Mary Jane Renee Marquez. Mary Jane plans to enroll at Saracoso Community College to complete her general education and to eventually move out of Bishop area to continue her education. Mary Jane would like to thank her mother Sierra, her grandpa Robert, and her brothers Joseph, Isaiah, and Dorian for supporting her through everything. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Mary Jane, you're a graduate. Bodie Lee Bedore. Bodie plans to enroll at Truckee Meadows College to become an automotive mechanic. Bodie would like to thank his parents and little sister. Bodie received the Alito Vocational Scholarship. Bodie, turn your tassel and congratulations. Adeline Becerra. Addie plans to attend Saracoso Community College to major in child development and become a preschool teacher. She would like to thank her parents, siblings, and boyfriend. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Addie. Alexis Vega Armendariz. Alexis plans to become a filmmaker and to win an Academy Award in the future. Alexis would like to thank her family, boyfriend, friends, and especially the Looney Bean for the morning coffees. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Alexis. Alonzo Ahumada. Alonzo will attend Saracoso to major in mathematics before transferring to Cal State Northridge to become a math teacher. He would like to thank his mom, his friends who were always there for him, and also his teachers who always had the patience to help him. Alonzo received the David French Memorial Scholarship. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Alonzo. Serena Eileen Lopez. Serena plans to enroll at Truckee Meadows Community College to major in psychology and become a child psychologist. Serena would like to thank her mom and dad, brother and sister, and her grandparents for helping her along the way. She would also like to thank her boyfriend and friends for always being there for her. Turn your tassel, Serena, and congratulations. Caden Ty de los Santos. Caden will attend the University of Nevada, Reno, where he plans to major in business. Caden would like to thank his friends and family for all they have done to support him. He received the Sunshine de los Santos Memorial Scholarship. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Caden. Zevin Elijah Crockett. Zevin plans to enroll at the University of Nevada, Reno to major in business. He would like to become a personal investor. Zevin would like to thank his family and family friends for pushing him and holding him accountable all his life. Zevin, turn your tassel. You're now a graduate. Congratulations. Rylan Blaine McGrail. Rylan plans to pursue his education in nursing school while snowboarding and adventuring the world. Rylan appreciates all the love and support he has received from his family, friends, and his girlfriend. Turn your tassel, Rylan, and congratulations. Paige Bailey Vance. Paige plans on attending the University of Nevada, Reno to study journalism. She would like to write for a big publishing company. Paige would like to thank her parents for always believing in her and her best friend Donna for constantly making her laugh. Paige, turn your tassel, and congratulations. Jessica Zemmel. Jessica is going to Saracoso Community College before transferring to a four-year college. She wants to become a veterinarian. Jessica would like to thank her parents, her older sister, her other family, and her friends. Congratulations, Jessica. Please turn your tassel. Hannah Pauline Miller. Hannah plans to enroll at the College of the Canyons, where she will study kinesiology to be able to transfer to a university to further her education. Hannah would like to give thanks to her friends and family, as well as her best friend Trevin, for making her senior year one to remember. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Hannah. Spencer Graham Reed. Spencer will attend the University of Nevada, Reno to major in environmental sciences. He would like to go into environmental law in the future. Spencer would like to thank his mother and grandfather for teaching him how to live life positively. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Spencer. Elizabeth May Poncho. Liz plans on attending Cal State University East Bay. She would like to thank her parents, siblings, Tucker, and Miss Fernandez for always checking in on her and pushing her. Elizabeth received the local scholarships from the Inyo Mono Resource Conservation District. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Elizabeth. Alexandra Marie Whitehouse. Lexi plans to enroll at the University of Reno, Nevada to major in pre-nursing. She would like to become a nurse. Alexandra would like to thank her parents and siblings for always believing in her. She would also like to thank her friends for pushing her to be the best version of herself. Turn your tassel and congratulations, Lexi. Donna Paola Hernandez. Donna plans to attend the University of Nevada, Reno, and also plans to adventure with her best friend during this time. Donna would like to thank her family for pushing her and her best friends. Turn your tassel, Donna. Congratulations. William Joseph DeBras. William plans to attend the University of Nevada, Reno, and will major in business. William would like to thank his mom, sisters, grandparents, friends, girlfriend, and track coach. William received local scholarships from the Bishop Lions Club, the Huff Award, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Turn your tassel. Congratulations, William. Owen Muir Griffiths. Owen plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in marine biology from the University of California, Santa Cruz. He would like to thank his parents and brother. Congratulations, Owen. Turn your tassel. Ismael Jesus Romero. Ish is going to the University of Nevada, Reno to major in pre-med chemistry. Ismael would like to thank his friends and family. He received a scholarship from the Bishop Lions Club. Ish, turn your tassel, and congratulations. Samantha Elizabeth Moisan. Samantha is heading to college to study education and join the Peace Corps in the future. Samantha would like to thank her mom for always being with her and by her side through everything, and she wishes her mom could see her now on stage. She would also like to thank her siblings and lastly her dad for constantly checking Aries. She loves them all. Samantha received the Urson Scholarship, the Region 11 Association of California School Administrator Scholarship, and the Donald J. Clark Memorial Scholarship from the Inyo County Chapter of AXA. Turn your tassel, and congratulations, Samantha. Justin James Wolf. Justin plans to join the Navy and enlist in the STA 21 program to help him on his journey to becoming a pediatrician. Justin would like to thank his family back home in Anchorage for the continued support and love that keeps them together from a distance. Justin, turn your tassel, and congratulations. Ethan Edred Brown. Ethan plans to attend Saracosa Community College to get his general education before transferring to university. Ethan would like to thank his parents, siblings, and family friends. Ethan received local scholarships from the Bishop Lions Club and the Bishop Rotary Noon Club. Congratulations, Ethan. Turn your tassel. VNA Elena Fragoso. VNA has enrolled at Saracosa Community College to acquire her degree in child development. She will also further her education in fashion design. She hopes to serve in New York as a Bethelite for the headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses. VNA would like to thank all her family and friends, but especially her mom and dad. She would not have been able to do it without their love and support. Turn your tassel, and congratulations, VNA. Esteban Guerrero Gonzalez. Esteban plans to enroll at the Avondale University College to enter a nursing program. He would like to become a nurse. Esteban would like to thank his parents and teachers. Esteban, turn your tassel. Congratulations. Xavier Stephen Gonzalez. After a gap year, Xavier plans on enrolling in community college to major in art. He would like to become a graphic designer. Xavier would like to thank his parents, siblings, grandparents, and friends. Turn your tassel, and congratulations, Xavier. Emma Marie Denny. Emma will attend Golden West College in Huntington Beach, where she will work to get her cosmetology and esthetician licenses. Emma would like to thank her parents, grandparents, and other family members for supporting her decision. Emma received local scholarships from the Bishop Lions Club, the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Congratulations, Emma. Turn your tassel. Maya Eileen Aranda. Maya plans to enroll at Orange Coast College to major in biology. She plans to pursue a career as a pediatrician. Maya would like to thank her grandparents, John and E.T., as well as her sister Kes and mother, Lauren. She received a local scholarship from the Susan Lynn Greenway Stein Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Maya. Turn your tassel. Lucy Fernanda Elisa Raras. Lucy would like to become a psychologist. She will attend Lake Tahoe Community College and then transfer to a four-year college. Lucy would like to thank her mom, dad, and her brothers Miguel, Eric, and Tony, especially Tony, for keeping her strong, and also her honey, Papa, Neely, and her best friend Stephanie. Turn your tassel, and congratulations, Lucy. You just graduated 3 times. Jesus Johnny Angel Villafon. Jesus plans to attend Saracoso Community College, then transfer to UNR to major in business. He would like to have his own business one day. Jesus would like to thank his parents, teachers, and also his girlfriend. Turn your tassel. Congratulations, Jesus. Maricela Teresa Garcia. Maricela plans to attend Saracoso Community College and then transfer to the University of Hawaii to study in marine biology. Maricela would like to thank her mom, dad for always being there and pushing her to do better, and her brother for always putting a smile on her face. She would also like to thank Juan for always being there for her. Congratulations, Maricela. Turn your tassel. Lacey Jane Beasley. Lacey plans to pursue nursing in Las Vegas, then move to Montana to live out that dream. She is thankful to her father and mother, who always support her, and her friends and her teachers who made her feel confident and successful. Congratulations, Lacey. Turn your tassel. Kira Ann Alcantar. Kira plans to go to Saracoso to major in nursing and then transfer to a 4-year university to finish her degree in registered nursing. In the future, she will become a nurse. Kira would like to thank all of her teachers, and she wants to thank her family and friends who have helped her throughout the years. Kira received a scholarship from the Bishop Rotary Noon Club. Kira, turn your tassel. Congratulations. Taylor K. McCormick. Taylor plans to attend Aveda Institute in Las Vegas. She wants to major in theology to become a licensed esthetician and certified dermatology treatments. Taylor would like to thank her mom, grandma, and extended family for their constant love and support. Taylor received scholarships locally from the Bishop's Elks Lodge 1603, the Huff Award, and the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation. Congratulations, and turn your tassel, Taylor. Last but not least, the staff, administration, and classmates would like to honor a senior who is very special to all of us and who will always remain in our hearts. Miss Carly Lane Gousset. Carly Lane Gousset would like to thank her family and friends for all their love and support. Carly would like to become a counselor to help others and make a difference in the world. Here to receive her honorary diploma are her parents, Zach and Melissa Gousset. As principal and on behalf of the faculty of Bishop Union High School, I would like to certify that you, the class of 2020, have met the graduation requirements as set forth by the Bishop Unified School District Board of Trustees and the California Board of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Bishop Union High School's newest alumni. Congratulations. Finally, as a tradition, the last order of business is the singing of the BUHS alma mater. And to lead us is our BUHS choir.